100% autistic. I'm not autistic! I'm not autistic. I'm not autistic. The clioaite tier list of games that Clio has played in recent memory that based on a scale of how autistic they are. Okay, so I think the safest play out of this entire list is we put Battlefield 6 in normie tier, right? Or is Battlefield 6 not normie? It's a normie gun game. It is a game with a ball and a gun. Full normie? Okay, that's the easiest one. Now, my big controversial take will be that Civ is a middle ground game. Civ is a bridging game between TISM and normies, because it's a board game, and board games aren't super autistic.
Civ is much more normie now.
Yes. Like, I'm judging it from when I played it. Not, like, obviously, if you do this tier list, then I think when it came out, Minecraft is normie, but I think, honestly, Minecraft is actually, like, probably up here. My experience with Minecraft is loading into the game and Jelly talking about fucking the thermodynamics and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Jelly is very autistic. Fine. Minecraft goes to the top then. I think Kenshi goes into the top tier as well. I think Kenshi is probably more autistic than Minecraft. Even though it's not that hard to get into, I think the people playing it are definitely on the spectrum, excluding myself, of course. Kingdom Come Deliverance, I think, is maybe... It is a game that is played by normies, but I think it's actually in, like, the middle ground. It has a lot of weird mechanics in it. Like, the attention to detail and, like, oh, you've got all these mechanics about, you know... Battletech goes here. I think Battletech goes above Minecraft. I think Battletech goes there, and I think Armored Core, actually, spicy take, I think it goes below it. If you have a robot tier list of which game is more autistic, I think Armored Core is actually slightly normie, and Battletech goes all the way to the top. Is Grand Bazaar on the list? It is. There's the Bazaar. I would say the Bazaar is a middle ground. Some of the pig players and the dually players and the motherfuckers. I play the cool character. Everyone else plays the lame characters. Bazaar is slightly normie. It's an auto battler PvP game. I don't know. I think it's maybe middle ground. It's very obscure. Like, not many people know about it. I would put also Backpack Battles in the same tier. The Bazaar is slightly autistic. Yeah. You forgot Balatro? Motherfucker. I mean, Halo is also a pretty easy take. Halo goes there. I would dare say Halo is more normie than Battlefield. Guild Wars 2, I would say, is slightly normie. Rematch is slightly normie. I think because it's Rocket League, but football. Arknight's Infield is slightly normie purely because of the factory mechanics. If it didn't have factory mechanics, it would go there. But because of the factory mechanics, I think it goes there. Baldur's Gate, I think, is like a middle ground, because it's based off D&D. Monster Hunter, I think, actually goes here. A low, slightly autistic, a high middle ground, I think, because the people playing that game are very on the spectrum. Like, following the weapon guides for Monster Hunter is like, this person is talking about things in a way that I don't understand, and because of that, I have to put it higher. Darktide, I would put slightly normie. Albeit it is Warhammer. It's like 40k, so maybe it goes middle ground, actually. The Total War series, historical, I would put there. I would also put Warhammer there. I would put EU5 at the top, the tippy top. And I would put EU4 in the lowest. I would put EU4 lower. Deadlock is like middle ground, I think. because the movement tech in that game is going to attract a certain kind of person. And then Dark Souls, I think, is slightly nowadays Dark Souls is normie, isn't it? Because they basically made every game into Dark Souls. Dota 2 is slightly autistic at the top, I think. I think Dota 2 is more autistic than Monster Hunter and the Total War games. Slay the Spire is slightly normie. No, the people playing it are like Northern Lion. So realistically, it should go like there. I don't know. I saw a speedrun of Slay the Spire 2, which was it was under 5 minutes. I was like, what the fuck? Outer Wilds, I would put a high slightly normie, low middle ground. I think slightly normie. Total War 3 Kingdoms goes there, Factorio goes there, and to the top. I'd say Dwarf Fortress goes to the top, behind Factorio, I think. And then RimWorld goes bottom of tier, of the autism tier. Crusader Kings? Okay, sure. I would say CK actually goes here, bottom of slightly autistic. I would put Uma... Actually, well... I think the overall player base of Uma Musume probably goes about here at the top of autism, but the actual game itself is probably middle ground. Because the people playing that game are on the spectrum. Yeah, actually, Dark Souls should be above this. It is kind of crazy. Actually, you know what? I'll put Dark Souls there. It is now a normie game. Frostpunk, I think, is middle ground. Lethal... I mean, they all just go here, right? They all just go into normie, right? I would say FF14 is normal, but the people playing it are not. Does that make sense? I would say FF14 is slightly normie, because I think you have to be a little bit on the spectrum to play MMOs in the year of our Lord 2026. Anno, I would say, is low middle ground. And then FF Tactics is low, slightly normie. Is Noita autistic? Yes. The only person I know of that played Noita was 100% super duper autistic. I've never played it, but I would put Noita in the top tier. Did you play Where Winds Meet? Where Winds Meet I would put in normie or slightly normie, because I guess it's an MMO. It would go here. Warframe, never touched it. No StarCraft, not played StarCraft. Genshin is normie? No, Genshin is 100% normie. Do you understand that when people make new games nowadays, they focus test for Genshin players? Like, they get a focus group of people who only play Genshin Impact. That's how normie that game is. Because they need to know if, like, the lowest common denominator of gamers can handle the game. Like, it goes at the bottom. Didn't they have, like a Genshin Impact puzzle? Like, they had puzzles in the game that were too complex for the average Genshin player to figure out, so they just took them out and never did the puzzles again. I can't think of anything else. How is Armored Core slightly normie? Because it is. It's a game about robots hitting another robot. How is Minecraft autistic? Have you seen Minecraft in the year 2026? It is not normie. You've known normies who 100%ed Armored Core 6? Exactly! Me! I 100%ed Armored Core 6 with my pal Gene Famous, and we're both normies. Satisfactory? Satisfactory, I think I would put in slightly autistic. because it's like a more accessible Factorio. What are the criteria for these tier lists? These are games that mostly that I play, but some that are tangentially related, and where I would rate it on a autism game tier list. Because this is my full spectrum, and you may notice there's a lot more games at the top than there is at the bottom. But that said, I am neurotypical. I'm not autistic. Clio when she lies, I'm not autistic. I'm not, what is it, neurospicy, or whatever the kids call it nowadays? I also hope that it doesn't sound like I'm not using autism as a descriptor or like an insulter, by the way. This is not, I'm in no ways meaning this as like an insulting thing. Half-Life? Normie. Deus Ex? Slightly normie, I think. I'm gonna be honest, like most games where it's gun or ball probably goes in the bottom 2 tiers. I can't think of many first-person shooter games that would be above slightly normie. Star Citizen? Star Citizen is for rich suckers. I guess Ultra Kill has the reputation of having an autistic player base. But also apparently very gay, I think. Something like, there's like a crossover of Ultra Kill gamers being homosexual and also autistic, I think. I don't know, that's all I know about the game. Battlefield F tier? It's not F tier. I'm not rating games by this, how I liked them. Look at the categories. It's based on how normie versus autistic they are. So autism at the top and normie games at the bottom, and these were just games that I happen to remember to have played recently. Well, not so recently. It's not an indicator of their quality, it's about how autistic they are. Isn't Minecraft one of the best-selling games of all time? Yeah, and have you seen what Minecraft has become? It's not about the quality of the game, it's about the tism aspect. No Man's Sky? This is the games that I've played. I've not played No Man's Sky. Fire Emblem. That's a good point. I should put Fire Emblem Engage in. Fire Emblem Engage. I'll just use Fire Emblem as a stand-in. Engage for a stand-in for the entire franchise. I would put Fire Emblem Engage. Wait, where is it? Oh, I put it there. I would put Fire Emblem Engage in middle ground. I think Fire Emblem Engage is the same tier of Civ, in that it used to be quite autistic, but nowadays it's actually quite normie. But because of its heritage as an autistic game, it would still be here. Like, I would say Civ 7 and Civ 6 are probably actually more here, but because of the actual historical connotation of the franchise. Like, I think Civ 6 is for normies. No offense. I love it. It's my favorite Civ. But I think it's infinitely more normie focused than Tism game than the others. I'm trying to think, what else have I guess Pokemon, fine. I'll add Pokemon. I'll add just Pokemon as a whole franchise. Like, we know where it's going, guys. It's Pokemon. It's going in the normie tier. Like, competitive gameplay, sure, that can go higher, but, like, I'm just caring about the base games themselves, not the competitive scene. Unless the game is a competitive scene game, which Pokemon is not. There you go. It's right there. It's like baby's first game. It literally was the first game that I ever owned. Anyway, I might run to the bathroom real quick and make a cup of tea, because I'll join the collab soon.